You have done the hard part. You have already survived everything that was meant to destroy you. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Every chosen one knows this feeling. The weight on your chest, it's not metaphorical, it's physical. It's the crushing pressure of a bill you can't pay, a promise you couldn't keep, a silence from someone who said they'd always be there. Your mind starts running the tapes, that humiliating moment at work, the disappointment in your loved one's eyes, the text message that never got a reply, the sinking feeling in your gut when you open the bank app. You're not wondering about destiny, you're wondering how you're going to make it to Friday. This isn't some grand heroic trial. This is the grind, the quiet, soul-crushing grind. And it feels like it's meant to break you, because maybe it is. The forging. They don't build champions in comfortable rooms. They forge them in fire. Think about your fire. It's not a dragon. It's the relentless, daily stuff. It's the commute in a car that's making a new noise every day. It's biting your tongue when someone points to your worthlessness when you seek support. It's looking at your family and feeling that deep primal fear that you might not be enough for them. You've taken hits that would have folded other men. Not big dramatic knockout punches, death by 1,000 paper cuts. The slow bleed of doubt, the constant low-grade anxiety that hums in your veins like a bad electrical current. You've been betrayed, not by storybook villains, but by friends you bought beers for. You've failed, not in epic ways, but in the quiet, personal ways that sting the longest. The project that flopped, the weight you didn't lose, the bad investment that cleaned you out. And the loneliness, God, the loneliness. That feeling that even in a crowded room, you're on the other side of a soundproof glass. Everyone else is moving in sync, and you're out of step. Nobody gets it. They see the calm surface. They don't see the storm underneath. You've asked the question in the dark. Why does it have to be this hard for me? Why is my path nothing but rocks and thorns? Here's the answer you didn't want. Because you can take it. An ordinary man breaks under this pressure. He gets bitter. He settles. He finds a comfortable numbness and calls it peace. But you're still here. You're still swinging, even on the days you don't want to. That right there, that stubborn, illogical refusal to stay down, is the first sign. It's the proof you're missing. You were built for a heavier weight. The shift. Then something changes. It's not a lightning bolt. It's a slow sunrise. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? You start asking, what is this preparing me for? That betrayal, it didn't break your trust. It sharpened your instincts. Now you can spot a fake smile from a mile away. That failure, it wasn't the end. It was the required lesson. Now you know what not to do next time. That loneliness, it forced you to find a friend in the man you see in the mirror. You start to see the calluses on your hands and your soul not as damage, but as armor. You realize this entire time, you weren't being punished. You were being prepared. Prepared for what? For something that requires discernment, for something that demands resilience, for something that needs a man who knows the value of silence and self-reliance. You were being carved out for a purpose that an easy life could never prepare you for. You can't go back to sleep. You've seen behind the curtain. You know this pain has to mean something. And that knowing, it ruins you for a normal life. And that's a good thing. The weight, this is the test. So you start grinding. You put your head down. You work. You fix what you can. You build new habits. You fight for every inch. And then nothing happens. This is the harshest part, the silence after the battle. The field is clear, you're standing there, bloody but ready, and the world doesn't applaud. The phone doesn't ring, the bank account doesn't magically grow. This is where most men quit. They did the work, they think they paid their dues, and they want the reward now. This period of waiting, this unbearable silence, it's the final exam. It's no longer a test of your strength. It's testing your faith. It's asking you, do you believe in the work you did when no one was watching? Do you trust the process, even when you see zero evidence? This is where you separate yourself. You've already done the hard part. You've already walked through the fire. Now you just have to stand still in the darkness and trust that the dawn is coming. Your job now is not to force it. Your job is to be ready when it arrives. The reward. And then it turns. And when it turns, it happens fast. It's not one big thing. It's a series of small things. The call that finally comes, the check that clears, the unexpected opportunity, the sincere thank you from your kid. The day you realize that weight on your chest, it's gone. You'll look around and things will just be easier, lighter. The struggle will feel like a dream. And the beautiful, almost funny part, nobody will see the crushing moments of suffering. They won't see the tears you cried in the shower. They won't know about the meals you skipped to make ends meet. To them, it will look like you got lucky, like overnight success finally showed up. But you'll know. You'll sit on your porch or in your car or at your new desk, and you'll feel a silence so deep it's like a balm. It's not the loneliness of before. It's peace. It's tranquility. It's the quiet confidence of a man who knows exactly what he's made of because he was there when he was forged. You won't even remember the pain sharply. It will feel distant, like a story about someone else. Because the reward isn't just the money or the success. The reward is the man you became in the process. A man of substance. A man who can't be shaken. So don't you dare quit. You have already done the hard part. You have already survived everything that was meant to destroy you. Your breakthrough is closer than you think.